Culture is the heartbeat of society, a true manifestation of mankind and its roots, linking our past to the present. The modern world is a melting pot of varying cultures spreading across the globe, ranging from the homes we live in, the music we listen to, and the food we indulge in, adding color to the monochromaticity of life while simultaneously shaping individuals as a whole, be it morally or psychologically. For the future is nothing without the lessons of the past. Now, let's take a look at the different traditions around the world that make the human race so unique.
The Ainu are a group of critically endangered indigenous peoples native to the northern Japan and are descendants of hunters-gatherers from 14,000 to 300 BCE. They have a language with no relation to modern Japanese and have their own unique traditions and cultures with a keen belief in spirituality rooted deeply within their culture. The Ainu people believe that spirits can be found throughout the world, visiting the human race through nature, often bestowing the gift of food, clothing, and natural resources. The Ainu language, due to its differences from modern Japanese, have caused difficulty in individuals gaining fluency. But with determined efforts by locals, much of the Ainu culture has been digitalized and preserved for the future.
Bedouins refer to nomadic Arabs that inhabit the desert. Their lifestyle differs greatly from modern society with unique traditions and beliefs. The Bedouin lifestyle is generally nomadic, living within lightweight goatskin or camelskin tents. The Bedouins live in tribes, with each tribe having a group-appointed leader known as the Sheikh, chosen based upon leadership skills. Bedouin culture is enriched with significant literary traditions and works in the form of poetry known as nabati and traditional storytelling known as hekwati, with traditions centered primarily around Islamic beliefs. With the unique lifestyle followed by Bedouin nomads comes their beliefs, practices, cuisines, and overall traditions, including that of traditional nabati and hakawati, both playing a significant role in history, working as a way to pass down historical events and folklore alike. Due to excessive urbanization, Bedouins often face forced displacement, damage to infrastructure, and livelihood risks. Moreover, with the passage of time, many seek a change in lifestyle, choosing to live urbanized lives instead. These communities often face scrutiny by their governments in certain countries, leading to further risk. Though locally in the UAE, Bedouins are treated with utmost respect and significance.
The kora is a West African stringed instrument made of 21 strings which are plucked to make music. It is generally made from calabash gourds covered in hide and a long wooden neck through which the strings run. The kora came into fruition 700 years ago during the Mali Empire, with its creation being attributed to the fabled historian Jali Madi Wulin. The kora not only acts as a symbol of African identity, but its music also acts as a means of communication as essential to the griots, which are traditional storytellers that preserve history and mythology to its listeners directly through the kora. The kora has also had a significant impact on modern music, inspiring the music of several artists throughout the years through its authentic roots to culture. A variety of factors put the kora's significance in the modern world at risk, with the decline in griots culture being a leading factor, as societal changes have led to a diminished role for griots, leading to fewer skilled players. Moreover, modern music has caused a decrease in interest towards the kora, specifically in younger generations alongside artisans lacking enough skills to make this complex instrument, further adding to its unreadability. Culture is without a doubt the cornerstone of humanity, making us who we are and shaping the people we be. It's our duty as a community to safeguard, respect, and preserve each other's tradition while maintaining a mutual respect towards them. But as time moves on, the past fades away, and without our help, we may lose our history altogether.
According to a survey conducted by our team, 1 in 3 individuals living in the UAE believe it's unnecessary to put in significant efforts in the preservation of culture and traditions. This is a dangerous mindset that could pose a threat to the movement in due time. Moreover, a study by the International Council on Monuments and Sites showed that over 65% of artistic and culturally significant buildings currently lack proper maintenance and care. With the consideration of the fact that heritage is a leading factor to tourism, this greatly increases the odds of damage to these sites, with chances of damage being raised up to 50%.
As a community, we need to bring about a change. Awareness must be spread about this pressing issue, such as the Ainu language of Japan. The more people that remain aware, the safer our tradition remains.
Organizations like UNESCO have also begun digitalizing information on intangible heritage sites and cultures across the globe in their website, allowing for easy access to learn the ways of the world with ease. This is a clear-cut, effective, surefire method of preservation.
Alternatively, practicing transliteration can also aid in cultural preservation. Transliteration is the process of converting text from one language to another while maintaining its original pronunciation. This enables oral traditions to be maintained and often allows digitization capabilities, making the text more accessible and further spreading its awareness. Though the UAE has done a good job protecting its culture and ensuring that the Bedouins remain cared for, our survey shows that 1/4 of young people consider themselves only somewhat aware of the nation's culture and traditions, and also believe that it's not a significant responsibility to preserve traditions. These works of art in the form of Nabati and Hakawati may eventually lose their significance in the eyes of the youth due to technology and a rise in this mindset, leading to a fading significance. Bedouin culture and the overall traditions of the UAE should be worth remembrance in the eyes of the youth, and it's our responsibility as citizens of the modern world to ensure it remains preserved. The UAE has put in significant contributions to the preservation of its culture, such as the digitalization of vital literary works and sharing them via UNESCO's Intangible Heritage Program. However, this fails to involve the youth. We believe our goal of preserving this nation's cultural heartbeat lies in its youth. The UAE government must first gather a collection of intangible heritage relevant to the nation, ranging from literary work, traditions, cuisines, and many more, ensuring transliteration and digitalization of these works remain constant. The next phase involves educating the general public. This can be done in a variety of ways, such as hosting heritage events, publishing modern media with cultural roots, and implementing it into the school system. The implementation of cultural studies into the education system ensures that students build a keen interest towards the nation's history and traditions, while being further motivated by local events. Next, the government needs to bring forth greater community engagement to their preserved heritage, spreading the word on their efforts in digitalization and transliteration alongside community events. Once these goals have been achieved, citizens should be motivated to bring local literacy to life through modern media, such as plays, movies, and animations. Not only does this preserve its message, it ensures traditions gain greater outreach even outside of the UAE. Furthermore, prior digitalization and transliteration of these classic works ensures that the original works maintain their authenticity. The final phase ensures changes made to the community remain consistent throughout the years with constant maintaining of the newfound curriculum that aims to embed the nation's heritage into the hearts of the learners, alongside events and easy access to classic works of literacy through the internet for all citizens across the nation, made possible by digitalizing cultural works and maintaining transliteration.
Always remember to be respectful towards the culture and traditions of your peers, regardless of how different it may be from your own. Remember to keep broadening your outlook and learning about traditions worldwide while spreading awareness, and always keep heritage sites clean and remain careful not to damage it on your visits. You can also consider volunteering or donating to renovate and clean sites.
Our team has felt a true determination to making a change in this issue, and we've done our best to spread awareness via posters on various social media platforms the best we could, whilst gaining a statistical understanding on how the world views this issue primarily through surveys and questionnaires. If you wish to learn more, you may find this presentation of more solutions worth consideration to be useful.
With time comes difficulty, but hope is not lost. As long as determination remains and ambitions do not quiver, our past remains in the safe hands of the future. Stand unshaken and hold strong in the fight for our traditions.